Hey, welcome to the live stream. Hey, Sexy Too Much for you. How are you? I hope you're having a good Sunday. How's your daughter doing? Okay, I just want to start off by saying, again, welcome to the live stream. Okay, okay, so not too good, but am blessed. Okay, well that's good. I know I was in another lady's live stream and you had comment in about your daughter at that time, and I was reading the comment. Okay, well I hope she feels better. I'm good. Anyway, I wanted to just talk about just be yourself. So when I say just be yourself, for me, that's being myself mean not trying to be like anyone else. Because a lot of times, I think you we would be better off if we just be ourselves and not try to be like someone else because we're different. And nobody can beat you being you. And that's the way I feel about it. You might see some people and you like what they do or what they're doing, but it's just best to be yourself. Well, yeah, I agree with that. It's always better to just love yourself enough to say that I don't have to try to be like someone else because we are so different. You might see something or someone you like what he or she might be doing, but everybody is not going to be the same. And love yourself enough to say, well, I'm fine the way I am. Excuse me. Because usually when we stop being ourselves, usually things not gonna work for us long trying to be someone else. Excuse me. So it's a choice. I mean, a lot of times we might try to be like other people to make people like us. And if to me, if someone's gonna like you, that person's gonna like you regardless whether you're trying to be. If you like yourself enough to be yourself, people will like you anyway because you don't have to pretend. When you're being yourself, you don't have to try to pretend. To try to be like someone else, it's kind of like you. It's kind of like putting on a front, kind of like being fake to me. So I say that for myself because when you see me on here, I'm being myself, and that's the best way to be. And who's gonna like you anyway. And I don't care what you do when you start to being trying to act like someone else. It just it doesn't work long. Not for me, it would. I mean, for me, it doesn't. I don't try. But I'm sort of like old fashioned. Like if I see people doing something, it is nice. It's good. It's fine. But that shouldn't make me want to be try to pretend to be like that person because when you start pretending with yourself and people too, they know it. And I think people like you when you just keep it real. So I'm just gonna keep it real. So you do what you do and don't worry about what the next person is doing. Oh, okay. So they have a lot of fake then cry when things blow up in their face. Okay. Well, it's so much I probably miss, but it's up to the individual. But that would be the advice I would give. I don't ever try to be. Don't try to be something that you're not, because people who's going to be for you is going to be for you, and who's not is not. So just do what you do and do what you can do, the best that you can do, and that's it. Yep, you're right, always. So that's my suggestion. Well, that's for me. I can only speak for myself. Um, I'm not trying to be like anyone else. So so does your daughter have a good appetite? Okay, that's good. Okay, but it hurts. Okay. Well, I hope she feels better, because I know when I was reading in the other live stream, I don't really know what's going on with her, but I hope that she gets better. Yeah, yeah, I am. Okay. Well, it's some things I miss. Okay, well, you do update. Okay, she's got a stent put in her pancreas. Well, I can't talk much on it. I won't be like, say, well, yeah, I understand what that is about, because I don't. Okay, she suffers from pancreatitis. So does she have to be on a special diet, or she just can eat anything that she like, as long as she has an appetite? But anyway, I'm back to the subject about just be yourself. So a lot of times when you be yourself, okay, in 4 weeks it's going to get it out. Okay, well, I hope she feels a lot better. Okay, she can eat what she wants, but she's on a low fat diet. Okay. Okay. Well, she doesn't eat fried food. Well, that's good. But okay, thank you. That's just a quick style for me. I really don't care that much about this gonna sound kind of bad, but I don't really care that much about combing my hair a lot. But I just decided to this is not the way I wore to church today. But anyway, I just did it like this some minutes ago. I just put it up. But anyway, just be yourself. And a lot of times when you be yourself, people not going to understand you. They're not going to understand you because I think when you be yourself, people don't really feel comfortable around if you're being yourself. A lot of times people want to say, "Well, I just can't be myself around my friends." But I mean, I don't see any sense in being. I would use the word just be yourself. Be happy with the way you are. The Lord made you that way. So don't try to not try to be yourself. And a lot of times people might say, well, if I be myself, I might not have a lot of friends. But when you be yourself and you wait on the Lord to send you the right friends, it'll work for you. You don't have to do things different for people to like you. If they're going to like you and you're doing right, just keep doing what you're doing. Okay. Yeah, I mean it's okay to change. Change is you change for the better, but don't change for stop being yourself because you kind of like let me see how can I put it. When you start being yourself, it's kind of like putting on a front to me. Okay, got into a game. Okay, well yeah, we're gonna change as we get older. We should want to change for the better. Okay, they thought they thought they were nerds. Okay, everyone should want to change for the better. But I'm just saying, if you are just say for instance, you're like you're a quiet person, and people can't make you talk because I mean this is just simple. If you don't talk a lot, and others might feel like, well, I'm using myself for example. Then I don't really talk to everybody, so some people might say, well, sometimes people might say, well, she don't talk to us. It all depends. You can't change for other people. You don't change for other people. You're not going to be the one. I'm not going to be the one that if someone comes into the room, I'm going to talk to everybody that enters the room. I'm not going to do that. Not being funny, but that's just not the way I am. And a lot of times people might get a little upset and say, well, she didn't talk to everybody that came in the room. This is just an example, but that's just me being myself. And then when I start trying, if I'm going to try to be like someone else, it's not going to work. Yeah, that makes sense too. You speak when spoken to. That make a lot of sense. But it's some people that have that personality. They don't ever meet a stranger. And when I say that, they talk to everybody. And I just haven't made it to that yet. And I don't think I ever will. Oh yeah, I speak. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's just the way you're supposed to. To me, when you enter a room, I think you should speak. That's even when I go in others' live stream. I usually I usually comment hello host and everyone. not just speaking to the host because there's other people in the live stream too. So I speak to everyone, whether they speak back or not. I think it's proper to speak. Don't just stop at the host. But I mean, a lot of time people don't mean anything about it, but that's just where I am. Some people act different too. I learned that too. Some act different at home. You saying the people at church act different, and well, yeah. I mean, that just all depends. That's just in the person. See that's in the person. People gonna act. Let me say this: not getting smart with you, but people gonna act the way they want to act, and that means even if they act different at church and if they act different at home, but it just that people do that. But you just still be yourself. When you get home, you still be yourself with your family. And that means if you go to church and you being real nice at church, when you get back home, you should be nice at home too. I understand your point, but people just do things different. Yeah, yeah, we all learning. We are all learning. So that's what I say. Just be yourself. When you get home, I say, for example, if you're nice to everybody else, um, when you leave home, you should be nice at home too. But you just got to be yourself. What works for you doesn't work for others. That's being yourself. For instance, in my live stream, I don't like confusion. I don't like gossip. I don't like being on here trying to carry anybody else down. That's just me being myself. You know, that somebody might say, well, her live stream is a little too slow for me. No, I'm not going to be on here gossiping about anybody. And I've said that so many times. Okay, okay. Well, yeah, I mean, people gonna act a little different, when they get where everybody's not doing that. Some people get to church and they're gonna be nice, and when you see them at home, they're gonna be nice. And a lot of times, people don't be themselves because they want others to like them. But I would say at the beginning and the end of the day, everybody's not gonna like you either way. But when you be yourself, it's easy for you. When you're not being yourself, it takes more work. That's just like almost telling me when you go to this place, they don't want you to laugh. And you just got to keep a straight face the whole time. But even though this is going to be funny, well, I'm just going to be honest. It's no point in me going because if I can't laugh a little bit, I'm not being myself. Well, you know what you have to, what you do is, well, I'll tell you what, you don't have to worry about people being funny. Uh, People have different personalities. And what you do when you feel like, when you talk to people and you feel like you can't trust them to keep what you tell them, first of all, let me go back a little bit. When you, first of all, you tell God about it. And I know everybody, I just really believe that we all need one another and we need somebody to talk to. But when you talk to God about what you're going through, He don't tell nobody else. And some people, you just can't talk to them too much about anything because some people just they not going to be able to hold it. Everybody's not like that. So don't feel bad about it. If people act funny, that's going to get back to everybody is different. Well, just pray. You've prayed. I understand what you got to keep praying. Don't just pray about it one time. Just keep praying because you know if you talk to some people, you can tell people things, and it doesn't mean that they don't mean in harm all the time. But I'm just being honest. Some people you just can't tell them anything because some people just cannot keep it. If you saying I want this to be a secret between you and I, you just can't. Most of the time, it doesn't work. And you just keep praying. That's what I do because one thing about it, when you pray and ask the Lord for something, whatever you talk to Him about, when you leave it with Him, you don't have to worry about somebody saying, "Well, such a one told me this, and then now I had to go back and tell this person." God is He's not going to tell what you tell Him. It's He's a friend that you can put your trust in, and you know, like I know, just some people you can't trust. So you have to learn to just pray about it and trust God and just keep going. Because I would just love it's good to have somebody to talk to, but we just God is so he's just so much better to talk to him, to pray to him because a lot of time people we get weak. Say for instance, that's just like you tell a kid, I said, don't mess with this. That child is not satisfied until he or she mess with because you told this person, this baby, not to mess with whatever. People are the same way. Sometimes, as older people might say, yeah, well, people gonna do different things. Yeah. Well, I understand you have a choice to pick your friends. But no, when you pray, uh, he won't tell nobody else. You know, when you go and pray and you leave, it just that's it. And when I say that's it, you don't have to worry about when you pray to the Lord and ask Him for something or tell Him what's going on with you. By the time you make it home, someone has already started, telling other people about it. It doesn't work that way. That's okay. That's okay. I'm on here to chat. But you just gotta sometimes just we people are different. We all are different. And some people just talk more than others. And some, you can kind of tell uh when some people they just not gonna be able to keep it. Whatever you tell them, you just gonna be able to you're gonna know and say, no, I don't think I should tell this person about this because a lot of times people don't mean any harm, but they're gonna say things that you think they shouldn't have said. Well, I guess they don't have anything to talk about right now. Just don't have a comment. But I still say just be yourself. And that's the way I am. You know, sometimes when you be yourself, you kind of like well, you're different because you're not trying to be like everybody else. You don't have to try to be like someone else to fit in, you know. And I just believe when people say about friends, I think that friendship kind of take care of itself because you're gonna know when you have a true friend. And a true friend is a person or people, to me, this is just my opinion. They're gonna be with you when you're down, when you feel like you're okay. A true friend is just gonna be there for you. And when you're going through, a friend, sometimes they can't always be there because a friend could live so far away that he or she can't be with you every day or whatever. But you're gonna know when you have a true friend. A friend is when you need something, a friend can tell you, and that's in a nice way. I wish I could help you, but I don't. Maybe I don't have it at this time. But that friend is not going to get out and tell everybody what you're going through. To me, that's a true friend. It's so many ways to look at, and a true friend also is a friend, a person, a people. They're going to tell you when you're right, when you're wrong. That's what a friend does. You know, and you will appreciate it when someone tells you. That's what I would think is a true friend. If you're doing something wrong, I believe a person should say, "This is my friend," and I'm going to tell that person that what he or she is doing is wrong, not in front of everyone. Get that person to the side and tell that person. A friend is someone that's not going to want to see you hurt, is not going to want to hurt your feeling, but still love you enough to tell you the truth. So that's what I would think is a true friend, not someone to just say, well, even though, because we can be wrong, but a friend should tell you, say that, I don't think you did that right, but not in a harsh way. And a friend, a true friend, when you're doing something, a true friend is going to give you support and not get upset with you when it seems like you're doing well. That's what a true friend does. Not get mad with you about something that when it look like you're being blessed. Um, so it's so many ways we can say call people our friends, but you're gonna know a true friend because you just gonna know. It's just some things people don't have to tell you. You're gonna be able to see it. You're gonna say you might not tell everyone you see, but you know when you got a true friend because people not gonna get upset with you if you be blessed. And it could be just small things. And a friend is going to rejoice with you, and a true friend is going to rejoice for you. So I would just I don't want I don't just call everybody a friend because it just not it doesn't work that way. Everybody's not going to like you. Everybody's not going to rejoice with you, and everybody is just not going to support you, even though when you're doing good. So I don't call people friends very often because a lot of times, you got to just look at a person's actions and you'll see, you know, and you're going to be able to say, a lot of times a person will have to say, what you think? You think these are my friends? You're going to know when people are your friends because they're going to try to be for you, support you, and rejoice with you. And when you're sad, true friend, our friends, they're sad too. So just be yourself. That's why I just decided to come up with that topic because I be myself, and a lot of times, like I say, when you be yourself, I use the word you kind of like the oddball because I guess you just you not trying to be in with everybody. It's good when everybody like you, but I'm just gonna be honest and tell you the truth. Everybody's not gonna like you. Everybody don't, that's just real life there. If I never taught my children that everybody liked them, you know, because it's not true. And when we started saying, do this so people can like you, and you want everybody to like you, I don't care what you do, everybody not gonna like you. You can do this and you can do that. You can buy, give people gifts. Still, yes, people will take your gifts, but still be yourself. You can't make nobody like you, but you can be yourself. And believe me, when a true friend comes around, you're gonna know it. So that's why I don't use that. I don't call many people friends because, hey, Brian Jones, welcome to the live stream. I hope you're having a good day. We just talking about, well, we just chatting about the just be yourself. And I just think it's always better to be yourself rather than try to be like someone else. So how do you feel, Brian, about being yourself? Brian, sexy too much for you is speaking to you. So that's the way I feel about it. So yeah, that's good. I like being myself too. But I was just saying what I meant. A lot of times people want to do things so people can like them. And it doesn't matter what you do. I don't it just doesn't matter what you do, how nice you are, or how good you try to act. Everybody is not gonna like you. And I think sometimes we are we'll make a mistake just when we say, well, feel like, well, these people, if I don't be myself, I won't have a lot of friends. I don't think about it that way as a whole because true friends is just you're gonna know when you have a true friend or true friends. So you just let friendship take care of itself. So when you see me on here, I'm being myself, and that's just it. You can't do enough to make people want to be your friend because to be honest, tell you the truth, I don't think it's a lot of friends out there. It's some friends, uh, true friends, but believe me, when they come around, I know true friends. So, what comments do you all have? Do you feel the same way, or you feel different about it? Yeah, I do. I do. If someone order them, yes, I do. Do you see my video? I did some breakfast pies, and I didn't make the crust all the way around the pie pan, but I did that video yesterday. Yeah, when people order from me, wherever they say they want to order them, want to place an order, of course I will. What you? Okay, you email me. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, if you watch some of my videos, it all depends. I have different videos with different cakes. I like German chocolate. What kind of cake? I do German chocolate. Let me say this now: everything I bake from scratch. But I have German chocolate cake, and I have cheesecake. I do pies also, but I don't have a lot of videos with the pies. I have videos with lemon meringue pie. And oh, you love German chocolate? Okay, I have a video with that one. And I did let me see, I did the lemon meringue. And I'm trying to think pecan pie. I also did a video with that also. But just let me know, and because to be honest, I have more pictures of my desserts that I bake on my Facebook page. But yeah, just let me know when you get ready to order, so I would know and can tell you more what's what. Okay, that's fine. But so y'all comment on the subject. Let me know how you feel about it, Brian. I mean, because a lot of times I just talk, and then you all just have to let me know what you want to chat about. But that's my subject. Just being yourself. Just be yourself. But we can chat about more. But but yeah, just watch my if you don't mind, just look. I have a let me see, can I think of more dessert side videos I have. Um I did the I'm trying to think. I did so many different videos. German chocolate. I did the brownies also. I did tea cake video and just different dessert videos. Some of them I might not call the name because I might have forgotten them. But if you are interested, if you're interested in placing an order, just email me, and then I can see what you want or whatever, and then we can just go from there. So anyway, I went to church today also, so we had a nice service. And when we got back home today, I didn't cook a big dinner today like I usually do on Sunday, but I might have to end up cooking later on. So is German chocolate cake your favorite cake? Okay, I see I've got two thumbs up. Thanks for the two thumbs up. Okay. Does anyone have any questions? Cause I see it's three in the live now, and I sometimes I'm gonna get quiet. I don't just talk all the time. So if you have a question, just ask me, and I'll be sure to try to answer it. Excuse me for a moment. Okay, y'all, I had to go get me some water. But anyway, I'm just a person that like to be myself. So a lot of times, I'm kind of like just can't be anybody else but myself, and so I don't try to be like others. And some of those videos, I don't have my email address under the video, but if you watch some of the newer ones, I do have them under there. I do have my email address under the video. So if you want to interested in placing an order for a cake or some cakes or whatever, just look at some of my other videos, and then you can see where I have my email on that, on the under those rather. Now I don't know about you all, but I like, hey, Mom Shy. Let me see, can I pronounce this right? Mom She, Mom Shy Sue. I hope I pronounced your name right. If I didn't, I promise I didn't try to pronounce it wrong. Welcome to the live stream. So I hope you're having a, where are you from, if you don't mind me asking? Because I think we're friends already. I was just talking about I started talking about dessert, but you saw my topic, just be yourself. And that's what I was mainly talking about. So Brian, did you see the cake that you were looking for? Did you see did you are you gonna look at it later? Okay, you're from the Philippines. Okay. Well, do you see anyone in the live stream that you're not connected to? If not, you but you're welcome to. It's not that many people in here, but if you all would like to check one another's channel out, network or however I should say it, you can go ahead. I don't know. I see four in the live stream, but I think I'm connected with everyone in here. But yeah, if you I'm talking about being yourself. But then if someone like to order some desserts from me, just let me know. Just email me, and I would know and let you know something soon. Any questions, anybody? But you know what? I've talked so long about being yourself and about being myself. I really don't have very much more to say about that because it just not much. I can't make a long conversation out of it because it just, to me, it is what it is. And when you be yourself, that's just all you need to do. And if people gonna like you, they're gonna like you being yourself, and you don't have to try to make anyone like you. So I'm going to get ready to end the live stream, and I appreciate you all for coming in. And hopefully soon I will get me some moderators, and I'll probably start doing more live streams more often. As you can look at the live stream and see, I don't have any moderators yet, and I'm going to soon I'm going to soon get some moderators. And I probably just go more often because I don't usually have a set date or date. So I'm going to end this live stream, and I appreciate you all for coming in. And I hope you all are having a blessed day. Thanks for coming in. God bless.